Oh, hello friends. Today I'm going to be covering a huge topic, which is fat loss. Notice I said fat loss and not weight loss. We're looking at body fat percentage because we want to maintain our muscle but look leaner. So, fat loss is a very personal issue for a lot of people, and some things that work for one person might not work for another. But today I'm going to give you 3 super easy tips that hopefully will kickstart you in the right direction to burning loss of fat. So without further ado, let's crack on with tip number 1. This is caloric deficit. Now, fat loss 101 dictates if you want to drop weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. You have to be eating under what your body needs to maintain its current weight. Now, I'm sure the first question that comes to mind is how many calories should I be eating? And well, the best way to do this is to track what you're currently eating. So what I recommend is downloading the MyFitnessPal app, tracking your calories for a whole week, every single day. That's everything that enters your mouth, whether it's food, drink, anything that has to go in this plan. You'll then get a daily intake of calories for every single day. Over that whole week, I want you to average it. Once you've averaged it and got a number, I then want you to take away 200 calories from that overall number. That's going to be your new calorie baseline of what you've got to consume every single day. Again, this is a super personal thing for most people. So if you find that 200 calories isn't enough after a week, 2 weeks, just drop it a little bit more, drop it by another 50, 100 calories, and just see how you get on for another week or 2, okay? That is tip number 1. Okay, so fat loss tip number 2 is activity levels. Now, you might be a person who thinks you're pretty active. You might go to the gym twice, 3 times, maybe even 4 times a week. But the real question is, how active are you in the grand scheme of things in your life? Are you just going to the gym and then spending the rest of the day sat down? For example, I had one R5er who came to me and she was sleeping all night, got a good 8 hours. She then got up to have a breakfast, sat down for a breakfast. She got in the car, sat down, went to work. She got to work, sat down for 5-6 hours of the day. She then got back in the car, sat down, went home, had some tea, sat down again. So the whole day revolved around sitting down and not really moving much. So what I want you to do is have a look at your life when you're not training, when you're on rest days or anything like that, and have a look at how active you actually are. If you do find that you're very sedentary, the first thing we can do is looking at steps. Now, if you have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, that's great because that tracks your steps. If you haven't got one of those, just get your iPhone, keep it on you at all times, because what you'll find is if you go into the little health box, that's the app with the little kind of heart in it, in there you'll find your step count. Now, hopefully, it's not too bad, but you might be quite shocked. I find some people are only doing 500 to 1,000 steps a day, which is diabolical, really. What you need to be doing is more towards the 3,000, 5,000 and above steps every single day. I also want you to have a look at how active you are in your social activities. Now, I don't mean walking from bar to bar while you're on a night out. I mean changing little things like, instead of going to the cinema and sitting down for ages, go to a trampoline park. I went to jumping the other day. It was absolutely amazing. I had a brilliant workout, come out sweating my tits off. It was so much better. I burned so many calories compared to sitting down, watching a movie. And there's loads of things you can do like that if you can just use your head a little bit and choose activities that hopefully are going to burn more calories. Fat loss tip number 3 is cutting out sugar. Now, sugar appears to be in everything nowadays. It's in Haribos, it's in your teas and coffees, it's even in your fruit. If we're going to effectively stop fat entering cells as fat storage, we need to cut out as much sugar as we can. And like I said, it's everywhere. I had one R5er who was having mints, soft mints. Now, I looked into these, and each mint had about 3 to 5 grams of sugar, and she was having 4 a day. So that's nearly 20 grams of sugar she was having just from making her breath taste nice. So I want you to be really super strict, have a look at everything you're eating and consuming, and make sure the sugar content is super low. That is it for my 3 fat loss tips. Hopefully they were helpful. If you think this video will be really helpful to someone that you know, tag them in it, share it with them, and let's get everybody in shape for summer. Have a great day, and I shall see you next time.